Taking a look at the interest rate environment today, I want to focus on the 10-year note. The 10-year note under some pressure once again today. We're seeing it right around the 1.2315 level. So a pretty tight range for the day, but nonetheless, when you look at the activity on the 10-year, we're still seeing a continued downtrend. The downtrend has now continued for 4 out of the last 5 days. So we're seeing some continued downside pressure as we see the equity markets continue to build and some of the narratives in the global economic structure continue to shift as well. I can tell you when you look at the yields, we're seeing a yield right around the 2.52 level. That's the high end of the range really for the last couple of weeks. We started at 2.48 this morning, so up about 4 basis points for the day. And if you look at the last couple of weeks, really since last Wednesday, we're seeing an 18 basis point move in yields on that 10-year. So a low of 2.34 last week, and now 2.52 is where we're settling today. I want to point out some of the driving factors here that are influencing the 10-year note. Certainly when you look at the data and some of the trade-related issues, narratives out there, that's where we're seeing the shift, I think, in the 10-year note and in the economic structure as a whole. Global data for the last couple of days have been fairly strong. We saw, again, China overnight. We saw service sector data coming out of there stronger than expected. So a 7-month high in activity in the service sector out of China. We also saw a stronger number coming out of Germany overnight as well. And then as we roll into the United States, we continue to see this trade negotiation between China and the U.S. continue to evolve on the positive note. And once again, we're seeing the equity markets reacting positively to that. And again, the bond markets adjusting accordingly for the fact that they maybe got a little too far gone on the global slowing storyline that we were encountering the last couple of weeks. And now, as we go into April here, we're seeing that dynamic shift. The storyline's shifting a little bit as we see some modest growth coming out of China and the U.S. numbers maintaining their sideways to upward trajectory. And therefore, we're seeing, again, the 10-year on the low end of the range for the last week.